It is GoodLuck and Frigid Armadillo.
Thank you.
So sorry, I missed the drop of the Friday thing.
This is our first totally independent release as artists, as a collective. We decided we're going to do this completely independent.
Yes.
And we've had, I'm not trying to
No, please do.
throw shade on any labels or anything, but we've had the best reaction and the best response to a single that we've had in a long time. Scary as an artist when you've been releasing through labels your whole life and you're like, can I do it? Hey, but we've had an amazing reaction across the board, from support from the Apple Musics and the Spotify's,
Nice.
right through to the fans, right through to just the uptake and the feedback and the press and the love from radio.
I have a bone to pick with certain people like Lebo and Sia.
Oh yeah.
Lebo and Sia are a dynamic duo introducing Frigid Armadillo. They have so much pressure to give this name like the story of a lifetime. No pressure. You're only live on Kfm 94.5. Lebo, first and foremost, welcome. Hi.
Thank you.
Sia.
We feel very welcome.
Great. And it's so nice to see you, meet you, connect with you. Let's talk Frigid Armadillo.
Let's go.
So let's talk about the two words. Frigid, icy, very cold, super cold. Also, in terms of its urban meaning, cold means like really dope, like amazing. So perhaps there's a connection there. Armadillo.
Oh, I love
a
that.
creature that is protected by its shell and rolls up in the face of danger.
That is correct. That is very true.
So why are we Frigid Armadillo?
There is absolutely no reason. That is the most poetic thing. I wish I went with that, but there is absolutely no reason. So how it came about is we dabbled with a couple of names before we were Frigid Armadillo.
Like I did.
We had a few names.
Yes.
It wasn't working. It
Like
wasn't
what?
sticking. It wasn't land. We had frequent
Funky
as
Panda.
one. It was
Funky
just
Panda.
horrible.
Yeah.
It was a terrible showing for us. Look, it wasn't landing. It wasn't sticking at all. And then one night, I just thought of the naming convention of Dead Mouse. Like it's a noun.
Yes, a rodent who had passed away.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And that story is a lot better than this one. And I just thought, okay, it's a state and it's an animal. That makes total sense. I mean, it doesn't, but that's exactly why it does. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's put two words together. What? Armadillo. Never heard that before. Cool. That's the animal. Then what's the state? Armadillo can't be happy armadillo. That sounds weird. Frigid armadillo.
Happy Armadillo sounds like a smoothie place.
It does.
Yeah.
That makes terrible smoothies.
Also
Yeah.
sounds like a daycare center. But okay.
So right at past here, the response
Yes.
was like one night after midnight on WhatsApp. He just replied, "I love it," and we've
Okay.
been Frigid Armadillo since then.
Wow. This is, and Sia, you were okay with this?
Yeah,
You,
I mean,
did you agree just to keep the peace?
We're not very.
I mean, it was better than
conventional.
frequent.
It was better than Funky Panda. Yes.
Well, do you know there's a band called Veranda Panda from
Veranda
Durban
Panda,
who
and
are
it's too
actually
close to that.
massive fans of your name. They
Yeah,
told me it's
I-
like we're all here
I saw
for
that in
Frigid
the
Armadillo.
comments.
They were
Actually.
they were on the way to your name, and they
They
stopped
just
at
didn't
Everyone
Veranda
went
Veranda
to
Panda.
theirs because they came first, and the problem is also you have to look at like the name association. So when you go like Funky Panda,
Yes.
they'd probably come up first, you know.
Yeah.
So it has to be something that like when you search engine optimize it,
Yes.
you find it, and there's no other people with a similar name.
I thought you were going to go with something like, because
Something
frigid means
deep
it's a
and
state of
meaningful.
like,
No.
it's a state of cool that is the ultimate version of cool.
Yeah.
Then Armadillo, you want to protect house music, you want to protect music. So Armadillo is in the face of all of the mediocrity in this world, and Armadillo rolls
Use
up
it.
and says, hey, you know what?
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
be
protect
honest.
myself
That's
from
our
it. So
PR
that-
We should run with
That's
that.
use that. Use that. There you
So I
go.
thought you were going with
That's
something
our
like
PR
that.
answer, but we just thought, for the sake of family,
Oh.
come with the truth.
Okay.
And then we'll PR it later. So
That's
we're definitely going to adopt that going forward. But for now, yeah.
So how did the Frigid Armadillo and the GoodLuck, the connection here is very, very important.
We actually we met through their manager actually, Valentine, a really cool guy.
Yes.
He basically linked us up. You know what? He was sending me some beats for another artist he had, Cayenne de Soul. Actually, this is the truth of the matter.
Okay.
And he was like, I have these beats, send them to me. And he was taking a long time to send them. And I was on his case. I was like, come on, I'm writing now. I'm creative. Give me some stuff. And he said, listen, I've got this really cool beat by this band called Frigid Armadillo. And I was like, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
This is a name. And they sent it to me. And he sent it to me. And I instantly was like, I want to write to the song. It's just such a beautiful piece of music. But it took me a while to find the inspiration. And after one crazy night, and the reason the story kind of manifested, after one crazy night of just a big shock bit of news for me, I came home and this song just poured out of me onto this beautiful beat that they'd sent through. And so we actually only met each other after the song was made, completely finished, done, klar.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
these are two of the most talented producers I've come across in a long time. And I'm working with a lot of people.
What?
Yeah, man.
Better
So
than Ben.
I'm not allowed to say that. He's probably listening.
Did you record the vocals with Sia and Lebo as well?
Ben recorded my vocals.
Okay.
And that's always an interesting challenge in itself because he's quite strict. Tries to get the best performance out of everyone, which is good. And then we kind of just worked on the arrangement together, and we, it ended up being what it is. But when I heard that first beat and that first piece of music, I was just like, this is magic. This is the chords, the structure, the way that it's all put together. It's progressive in a way that took my heart and just ran with it. Yeah. So
Wow. And Sia and Lebo, when you heard it the first time, when you got the first draft of the idea and concept of the song.
Usually when we get a draft of a vocal song, we're always like, we're not too sure. But this one stood out quite a bit, and we're like, okay, yeah, I think we've got something here. And then we just worked on it, developed it, and yeah, it is what it is now.
Wow. You see,
Nice
Jules
one.
does that to people, by the way. You hear a voice once, you're like, I need to make more music. And that's how it goes. But I'm looking forward to hearing the song. It'll be a very special performance because I believe it may just be one of your last live performances, right? Maybe?
yeah, I've got 5 more gigs as GoodLuck on the circuit until I'm taking 4 months off.
And
Yeah.
a new member.
And adding a new member to the team. Yeah, so it's crazy. Like we've been gigging so hard for the last
Yeah,
since COVID. Since we came back, we've been really busy.
I can see.
So it's kind of like it's kind of like going to be a bit of a change of pace to not suddenly not be gigging anymore. But I'm looking forward to writing lots of new music with hopefully these guys as well, so a few other producers, and just keep writing, keep the tunes flowing.
It's going to be beautiful. Well, you'll hear this song, Goodbye My Friend, live on the flash drive. Frigid Armadillo and GoodLuck, the epic collab that you need in your life.
I was under the table, thinking about what we've done. Were we so lost and unable to see the road that we were on? I was way too familiar, comforted by your embrace. But if I'm brutally honest, I've been in the darkest place. Me and you and I, let's pretend that we're okay. We're happy here, happy life. Nothing ever has to change, or we could say goodbye. Take a step to where we both belong. So goodbye, my friend. You know this is the bitter end, 'cause we've been on the edge before. But I can't take the fall no more. I said goodbye, my friend. You know this is the bitter end, and we've been on the edge before. But I can't take the fall no more. Frigid Armadillo. On the floor in the bedroom, I'm thinking of you every day. And it's not easy to tell you, but since you're gone, I'm not okay. I made all of the changes, I'm trying to fix what's deep inside. 'Cause now we're nothing but strangers, and we were once in paradise. So goodbye, my friend. You know this is the bitter end. We've been on the edge before, but I can't take the fall no more. So goodbye, goodbye, my friend. I said goodbye. Well, I can't take the fall no more. Hey, Bo. Said goodbye, my friend. You know this is the 'Cause we've been on the edge before, but I can't take the fall no more. I said goodbye, my friend. You know this is the big end. 'Cause we've been on the edge before, but I can't take the fall no more.
Yes! Come on! Frigid Armadillo and Good Luck live on the flash drive in KFM 94.5. That was absolutely sensational. And you know what? That's the thing about music in this way. When I heard it a few times, I did, because obviously I'm obsessed with you. But I found that what you were doing is you were giving like the height of diplomacy in a breakup.
Yeah.
But there's a story behind that. I just want you to share a bit more
share
before.
It. Yeah, it's a special song to me, you know, because I was invited out for dinner one night to a friend's house, and just a normal dinner, I thought, kind of going out to hang out. And when I got there, they sat us down. They're like, guys, we have some news. We're getting a divorce. And we were not expecting to hear this news. And we were kind of like, these are good people that we love, both of them equally. And we were like, okay, hectic. You know, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
But they were handling it with such maturity and such grace. And they were like, this is what we need to grow as individuals. We've had an amazing relationship, but we recognize like, this is what we need to develop and become better people and better humans. And we were just like, wow, that's amazing, you know. So I went home and the song just poured out of me because I was trying to process what I'd heard.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think not all breakups are for the worse. I mean, obviously there's always pain and you're always going to hurt. But it's not always like, it doesn't always have to be a bad outcome. Sometimes it can be like a totally enlightening and beautiful and just like a fall in love with yourself again moment, you know. I think,
got you.
and I think that's where it ended up. And so the song is like a happy, empowering breakup song.
But that's what I heard.
Yeah, did you hear that? Okay,
I heard that because you're saying goodbye, my friend.
Yeah.
You're not giving that whole like Olivia Rodrigo getting back type of thing. You're actually saying, you know what?
I hate you so much right now.
Yeah,
like, no.
you spend time with this person.
Exactly. There's love, you know.
And there's real love, but at that particular point, it's a waypoint where you have to try different paths to find something.
Yes.
And that's okay.
It's okay. And I mean, people have been writing into us saying, this is helping me through, you know, saying goodbye to somebody that I love. This is helping me through, I've been through stuff with my family. I've broken up with a friend and I'm feeling this song from that perspective. So it's not, it means something different to everyone, but it's about just ending something. And it's not always a bad thing.
I needed you to justify the song because
Yeah.
listening to it is a vibe.
Yes.
But now knowing the meaning,
maybe
it gives it
connects.
a different bit of gravitas as well, which I really appreciate.
Oh,
so thank you
thank
so
you.
much, Jules. It's beautiful.
Thank you. I've missed you. I'm so happy to be
Armadillo.
back. I love you guys.